Okay, so with the implementation of the sign out functionality, yeah, let's say again, I think there was a couple of issues. So when I come to sign out, I see it's written there logout. So when I come to my controller, I come down, I see logout. I was actually modifying up here rather than down here. So when I see logout, when I click on it, I should be able to see hello here. So let's see how that works. So when I click, yeah, I see hello here. But now I don't know if I'm logged out, so I do variable DOM. I want to see the session variable and see what's kept in it. Session. Okay. So when I refresh, oh, I see user ID is still there. So in logout, we want to destroy that. So to destroy that, what do we do? I'll come here. I'll try to destroy it up here. So say session destroy, session destroy, because here we're trying to kill everything in, we're trying to destroy everything in that session. So let's do that, then we'll try to read session again and see if this particular index is there. So when I save and I refresh, oh, it's still there. Oh, it's gone. So it's gone now. This session variable is empty, so this user is no longer, his data is no longer on this browser. So what we need to do here is, after we've taken him out, after we've taken that user out, what we can now do here is simply we say header location period, so that whenever his session is destroyed, he's sent back to the home page. So when I save this and I refresh, cool, it comes back to the home page, as you can see from the URL. But now we have to understand one thing. We have come and we're seeing so many issues that are waiting for us ever since. So on the nav on line 16, it tells us there's an issue. Nav line 16, yeah, we're calling for session here, whereas session user ID does not exist. But let's see if session exists. Session should exist because it's a global variable, variable DOM. Yeah, if you see these global variables, we usually write them uppercase. You must not, but just good practice. We can see user ID is empty, so the session itself is empty. So what do we do here? We have to tell it that if session is set, if this is set, let's bracket, cool. If session user ID is set, show sign up. If it's not set, show sign in, sign out, login, logout. So refresh, cool, that we've managed to clean up the first error. We come up with the second error on line 25. It's telling us about who on line 25? Estates, we're not seeing estates. Good, so we'll go back to our landing page. This small magic with it, we need it. Let's carry everything concerned with it. So I carry that part and I simply go on to index and I replace, where do we get that index variable? Yeah, here. We replace it with it one at a time. Boom, we replace here. So every point in time when we're logging in, we make sure we load all the estates. We come here, what's related to estate again? You. We get here, we take you here. We come again, estate results, estate SQL, good. Good. We come here, we add you here. Great. So when we save, boom, we're back to normal but with some more errors. Anyway, let's see. Estate result says does not know estate result. Estate result, where's estate result? Oh, we've forgotten. There's something we still need to pick. Estate results. We created you. You come from estate SQL. What do they mean here? On line 16, anyway, let's check. Line 16 of, is it index here? Index on line 16. It says it doesn't. If estate result. Oh. See. The order. You two, you're supposed to come before this guy, yeah. Because you read from top to bottom. You must find estate result before checking if estate result exists. So boom, we're back to normalcy. Great. You see, but all of this it's coming from one user only. One user is the one posting all of this. I think this stuff is supposed to be responsive, but we've been playing around with this so long that cool, it's responsive. There's just small glitch. Anyhow, I can fix that later. Images too are having an issue. I see images are overlapping. Okay, so to sort that out, we rapidly go to our landing page. Yeah, when we look at it closely like this, we're able to figure it out. So img top, we say img fluid. These are bootstrap classes that sort them out for us. Okay, now with this image, img fluid still hasn't sorted it out completely for us. But if it does not sort it out completely for us, what we can do is I might not even use img fluid because it's going to be doing one thing, which is this. I'll simply come here and I say I want to see all these images have a width of, I give them a relative width now 100%. So boom, they fit. They are still not fitting. This is because of the margin we gave. This margin should go away, and half our image is fitting and look beautiful, so beautiful. Okay, what else are we supposed to do? So you see all these images, and you see now this is the text coming from the info, but well, come on, the image, there's no title. Let's try to give the title the other way, so let's try to give it here too. The title should just be the info. Here I want to give the complete info. So you see our character size not up to 50, that's why it's not trimming it. If I come here, alternative text, I give you this. No, you're not trimming anything here, you're not trimming anything here. Here, an alternative text. Yeah, so title, number title, and someone comes with his mouse and he's with his mouse on top, it shows him some text. Why is it not showing some text? The link is title, estate info. The fact that it's a link, probably that's why it's interfering with each other, we don't see. And now back on our table, we'll be able to see that. So usually you don't have images right up like this. The one thing we have to do here is when we come here, just before here, after the nav, I hope it's after the nav, we can create what we call a jumbotron. So say div dot jumbotron. Good, you say what's the name of this site again? We come to our index and we pick it up from here. Data title, we say h2 dot, we say welcome. Okay, just welcome. Welcome, and then the name of the site, we can leave it at h5 h3. Anyhow, we'll see how it goes. We come here and we do php echo data title. Great, we're having that jumbotron there. Then if we think we needed it to be in some sort of, usually it's not cool like that, I could do this. I just say div the container, fit it inside. Yeah, then probably there should be some space at the top too, so I tell the jumbotron to give a margin top of 5. Cool. Yeah, I think that starts looking like something someone will be willing to spend some money to get. I don't know. Okay, let's try to wrap this up. We have our functional stuff working. We don't see the contacts here. When I click on hello estate, let's see what happens. We see hello estate, we see this, this image too is kicking off. So let's go to details page and try to fix that. This is because of this margin we're giving all over. So when I sort that margin out, I see the picture as such. I don't know why there's extra space down here. I really don't know why. Width, someone has set the static width. We don't want any styles in here. Okay, that makes it bigger, but I still see that space below the image. I don't know why. I don't know why we're having that. Okay, here let's put our title now and see if it does not work. If I come and copy info down here, info, and I take it up, I come here to alternative text, I put the info, and I do title, I put the info. So if I take my mouse here, yeah, it writes. Cool. Tell me something about the image. So here's our info. It's quite short. I really want to know what this is. There's something down here. I don't know what it is. Card body. Card body has name, flex, padding. Anyhow, that comes into Bootstrap. So I think what we should do here is to solve that. Let me see. If you do img fluid, let's see if it solves that. It does not solve it, but then I run to the image at the top here, and I come and tell it that let its height be 100%. It's still not filling it. I don't want to. Anyway, let's solve it with CSS then. So in card body, I want to say padding should be 0. Yeah, in card body. We're having nothing in our card body. We could as well just remove our card body. Yeah, and then we'll not have that issue anymore. Yeah, cool. But that button is just too close. Where is the button? Who's handling the button? Here's the button. So we could say margin y3. Let's see. Yeah, I thought as much. It's an inline element. It will not respond to certain CSS properties. Oops. So margin y3. Then here I do this and I do this back and I do this and boom. Yeah, we're having that. Let's even take it to 5. Okay, so we need our contact here. So we're gonna come here, contact. Why? Anyway, let's see how our searched estate is structured. Variable dump search estate. Let's see how it's structured. I want to know why there is no contact. A contact is it has taken author to be contact. Yeah, because when we're looping through, where is it? Index. When we are looping, where is it? Looping. Cool. This third guy. So if I come here, estate array. If I come to estate array, so variable dump, and I do this. When I come, you see it's giving us the estate author. So who inserted that picture? Is this it's our first user so far. I have just one user, but now we wanted to know this user, what is his phone number, right? So there we now need to start joining tables, because if we see we have an estate table, we have a user table. How do we link this table and this table? Now see, estate author has a value which should be a foreign key of this table, because this is primary key, auto incremented. This is a foreign key, and this foreign key should be linked now to the primary key of this other table, such that I can now through one table get information on the other table. Okay, to do that it's simple, or we could do that in various ways. We could still use where. Let's try to do with where here. So get this value where, but where is not going to be the best option here, because see, this is what where we do, where estate author is equal to, how do we call the other table again? User table dot user id. Oops, user table dot user id. Yeah, cool. Yeah, the moment we do this, see, this is what happens. It's unfortunate, but so we're trying to use user table too. So user table. Yeah, this is not all the best, because see, this is what happens. The moment I click go, we get this. It's linked. It works. It's so good. But what happens if one point in time you get to lose track of probably some estates have been inserted and then you don't have their authors. It's true you have reinforced it, but one never knows, anything could happen. So this is one way you could go about it. You see, now in this query, in this view, this database view, we are now able to get, for each image we can now get the contact of whosoever added it, which is cool. You could equally do a table join, which is what I usually go for. So here I'll say let's just copy this and put aside. I think this, how do I do comments on this thing again? No big deal, let's proceed. So I would want to keep this aside, so I'll come here and I'll keep it. I keep it there. So I'll come here and say select from estate table because that's our primary interest. Then I'll say left join. So join this table. Where do you join it? Join it on wherever the estate author is equal to user table. Anyhow, we have just one user ID, so there's no need being so specific. And we say go. It gives us the same thing. I like this one, I prefer this one, but it all depends on you. Just try to do it somehow on databases and SQL statements so that you get used to it. So I'll copy that and I'll change this statement to that. Usually you don't equally write. If you realize too, it's true we're using the MVC model, but we have not built any model. We're actually using, this is now what we call a VC architecture, because we're having our controller and we're writing all our SQL statements, our models directly into our controller. Well, the moment it works, besides this is just a beginner's tutorial. So on estate SQL, we now have this. So if we come back and refresh our page, cool, we're having many more things come through. Okay, cool, our ID is still first, our image is still second, our info is still third, but our contact, you see our contact is now 6th, right? 6, get it from index 6. So when I come here, I say contact should be equal to 6. That should work. What else do you have to know here? Do we need to know the author? Yeah, maybe we need to know the author. So author should be 5. So here we call it author. Great. So that's, we don't need to know this author's password. I think yes, this is password, this is phone number. Yeah, you don't do passwords like this. You imagine when you do this, everything comes up like this. But you could still come here if you really want to do this for the public and your passwords are like this and you're a beginner. You can still come here, instead of selecting everyone, you come and select just what you need. You say you come here, inline select, and you say select who estate image, estate info, username, username. Who else? User contact. Yeah, you could just do that and then you say go. No passwords or anything will be coming up. You get just what you need, which is the best way to go about it. It's not advisable to always, by the way, let's just pick this one. I think it makes more sense. So pick this one and then we'll have to, we'll be doing some, I'm doing modifications just here. Oh, forgot one guy, ID, the estate ID. So we edit inline again and we come here and we say estate ID. These backticks, I don't know, I use them. They're cool. Yeah, I think I use them just here and in JavaScript. Yeah, those are the 2 places where they're mostly used. Good. The more I do this, great. Usually your SQL statements. Did it do this left join by itself? Okay, yeah, okay. Usually put every statement like this. Remember, the SQL keywords, you leave them uppercase. Okay, the moment we do this, we'll have issues down here too, because see, when we refresh here, we're having few, we're no longer having up to 6. Unexpected author, where unexpected author on blah blah blah, index 36 on line 36. Yeah, we forgot to put a comma. That's not the end of the world. Okay, cool. So we rearrange our stuff rapidly. So ID is still 0, image is still 1, info is still 2, but now contact is 4, and number, no, author, we forgot to, no, author username 3 is 3. Great. So the moment we do that, boom, we're back in the game. So you see, here's our contact. Everything now is cool. So yeah, well, just a small refresh again. Well, I read somewhere that the moment you actually pick out your different table values, it's faster than picking everything. I mean, it makes sense. If you pick everything, it's still much headache for you down the line. Okay, so let's rapidly wrap up this project. This to line 37 of what, landing page, no details page 37. We don't need to see you anymore. Usually at the end you have to clean all of this up. Yeah, okay, that contact. Now the nice thing with contact is, remember our good friend Fun Awesome? It's really awesome, because all I need to come and do here now is I do FA phone, for instance. So I do a link A, you see telephone, boom, I do that, and 237, and I take that link down. I take the two of you, or no, I take just, oh my gosh, I take you up, and then I need this number, so when someone is trying to call, the person can call you directly rather than coming and reading off a contact. Oops. Okay, so if it comes here and does this, boom, see, now it's like magic. We have a phone there. If we come with your mouse on that phone, you can see the number below, and you can look just down here, you see the number. So when the person clicks on that, the person is calling directly, right? Yeah, you can try that if you happen to host this. You host it, you try calling, you see you'll be calling directly that person. Yeah, 237 is the is the code for Cameroon. Yeah, if it was another country, you just change it to your own. You just go online, check Google, you find a different code for the different countries. Okay, what else? So if you're building this for an international, you're building this to work in Cameroon and what, let's say Chad, Gabon, or any of the neighbors, just make sure you don't do this anymore, but you actually add this when the user is creating their contact. You add it directly inside, such that the user does not get to see it or does not stress, but whenever it comes here, it's going to pick according to that country. Anyway, that's a little bit more advanced, just some small logic. Okay, so let's see if this really works for every picture. If I click on this picture, wow, our stuff is working. Wow, ready for the market? I don't know. It's true on small screen this looks bizarre. So I'll come back up here. No, that was on landing page. I just make it container to container free. Yeah, let's just leave it like that. It harms no one. Now the next thing we should do is we're having few pictures here. Yeah, by the way, what's a platform is if you're having just one user. So this container free, I think there's something wrong with this container free. This other one ends up here. Why is this one? Anyway, we've added some margins and the rest, but that's no big deal. Now let's have another user coming too. So we come here, we're creating another user. He's called BB. We had BB already. Let's see. Is this user? No. BB is already there. Let's try to sign in as BB. Anyway, let's sign in as BB then. Also, if we refresh this should work. Cool. So let's sign in as BB. We'll create CC number BB. Is it BBB or BB? BBB. BBB. His password 123. Very simple password. And then we'll click sign in. Cool. But BBB is seeing houses he did not post, so he's going to be scared. Like, what is happening? Yeah, remember when we built on our profile page. When we're building this, I told you the best thing is not to use where one. Where one means pick everything. You're not picking everything. You pick just what belongs to you. So we come here and we get where user ID equals to your session ID. So you should be picking just houses that belong to you and not everyone's house. So oh, that's a mistake. We're told here that trying to get num rows of non-object on line 31. Let's see what this means on line 31. Estate SQL seems to be good. On line 31 there's it finds nothing. Oh, cool. Why do you still come here? It's finding nothing. Yes, because this guy has not posted anything. So here we say if real estate is greater than 0. But why should you throw it as an error? Let's see it here. So say variable DOM and we do this. Let's see what it gives us. It tells us null. It finds nothing. So what should we do? We wrap up this statement in something else called isset. If isset you and you are greater than 0, run this, fetch all. But in our case today it's not, so we're getting that error there. But this guy still finds some way of picking some estate array from this estate array was never. I hope this guy is not. Oh damn, this guy is picking this estate from, let me see, how was it called down here? It was called estates. Remember estates up here, landing, no, not landing page, index. It's definitely picking it up from here. So I have to prevent it from picking it from there. So I've changed the name. I have to call it profile estates, profile or my estates. Yeah, my estates. Pick your estates, not everyone's estate. So come up here and where we had estates, we change you to your estates. Good. So you find no estates and you post nothing. The guy still shows something. Let's really see where this information is coming from. Estate array. What's your value? We have to debug line by line and find out where the issue is. So the guy still finds estate somewhere. Estate array. Where do you pick this estate from? Fetch all. Estate results. You've come let's see. Do you get inside here? Nope. Echo here. Do you get in? No, you don't get in here. Then how comes you are having these values? Okay, I see that estate result here is picking estate SQL. Estate SQL here says where user ID is equal to you. Okay, let's do this. I come up here, I need to know the SQL statement, I need to know what it's holding so that we know what we are doing. So when refresh, here's the SQL statement and it says go pick. Let's take the SQL statement and come and dump it in here. Here, we don't need a single quote. Thanks for that. And we say go. It tells us what? It tells us select everything from blah 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 blah. Where user ID. Oh. We're wrong. It's estate ID, not user ID. Estate ID is equal to that. So thanks. No, not estate ID. Estate author. Sorry. Want to know wherever this guy has posted something. Estate author. Great. Good. It's equal to 0. Nice. So we come here. Estate. We say estate author. Yeah. Let's see if it's going to produce data again. Remember, this thing is not magic. Either it works or doesn't work. Okay. It's getting wherever it's equal to 2. Where estate author is equal to 2. 37 still has data. Where's the data coming from? So cool, senior statement, we take it out. What, 20, 37. Okay, 37 still gives us data. It says estate results. Estate result here has told us that it's null. Yeah, it's equal to 0. Estate results equal to 0. And here estate results equal to 0. So if it's equal to 0, you won't run in here, and you will simply give us 0. So say if estate result is greater, if it's set and it's greater than 0, okay, if estate sorry, I was a little bit distracted. Variable DOM, if estate result is equal to 0 here. So what we'll simply come here and say is, if usually it's going to be set, so it's because I was doing the wrong SQL statement, that's why I added this, because usually it will be set. Estate result will always be set. Here it is up here. So here we'll say if it's greater than 0, do this. It's never greater than 0 because nothing was found. So here we'll give another statement saying that if it is equal to 0, we'll just say we tell it estate array, what do we say, equals to no data, no, estate result, let's just say null. It's another data type. So if we say it's null, we'll come here. The first thing we'll do is we'll check if it's set, because if it's null, it's not going to be set. If estate array is set, then do this. If it's not equal to null, run this for each and do this stuff. So we take my state out and we equally horseshoe down. So we do this and we get nothing here, but we want to tell you have no data. So my estate, so come here, my estate, it's null, but usually if you go online you might have an issue here. No, you have no issues. Cool, because this is checking itself. It already tells it's an array. If we did this instead, we'll have an issue, we'll have a problem down. Yes, because it's not finding who to loop over. But when we do this, we are doing a check already. We say you should be an array. If you have estates, load into the array. If you don't have estates, no big deal, we'll loop over the first element, which is nothing, and it stops. But usually to save some memory again, you can write an if statement here to catch it if it has nothing. Yeah, rather than trying to start, it should not even start at all. But that's not an issue. Let's try to fill for BB. Okay, cool houses by BB. Yeah, we pick cool houses. BB does not have a cool house. Let's pick this one for BB and add. Cool, BB now has a house. We can see BB's house, and this is only for BB. If we come here and we refresh, cool, 4. Now having 4. So this is BB's house. This house belongs to AA. Let's see. If we click here, we see, we didn't write the person's name here. Let's go to details page, and we want to tell people that this guy has had a house. So where do we put it? We'll say AAA before we put the contact. So here we say do we call it author? I hope we call it author. Cool, AAA, and then we'll put the line break. Cool, AA, and then that is contact. You can make that thing bigger. It's a FA2X. Yeah, but it doesn't look very cool when it's bigger. So just leave it smaller. 1x keeps you the way it was. Okay, we can leave it like that. It's not all cool. We'll go back and we'll come to BB. We'll click BB. You see BB schoolhouse. Quite cool. So yeah, they will build a system that works. BB signing good. That's why you can sign out. But you see, this is for BB. This is how when BB goes back into the system, BB session is running. see, this is going to be different from, let's take a new user. Here we're changing browsers. This is someone who's just coming in. Oh, off, please, I'm working offline. So the cache here has not saved the HTML CSS. That's why I say everything just breaks down. This is just HTML and PHP showing up. So but then you see, I can see sign in, sign up. Yeah, if I click sign in, sign up, I'll be able to sign in. But now here I see sign in, sign up, and not sign out. This browser was running already when we're online, so it still has the HTML, CSS, and JavaScript cached in its memory. That's why we can still use it as such. But this new browser is just coming in. It does not have that already. So you see, these are two different browsers running two different sessions. Here there's no session that has been created for the user. Here there's a session. That's why I can see sign out. Okay. So I think we were able to do everything on our readme. So if we come back to our readme down here, we're able to create landing page, details page, sign in, sign up page, profile page. Functionalities: the landlord or the real estate agent are able to create their accounts and post new estates. Yeah, we've seen them post new estates, so we're planning just one estate per user. Then now in our database we have an estate database, user database, user table and estate table. These two tables help us run our whole system. We're trying to use the MVC model, though we did not really build a model because all our SQL statements were being done in our controller. So on that, I will say thank you for suggesting we build such, and I really hope it helped you a great deal. If you want to put a footer, please don't bother, just put a footer below. I won't stress on that. Cool, no, it'll be good. I'll put a very simple footer, because what happens to someone who comes here and wants to reach out to the admin? There's no contact here for the admin. How do we do this? Let's rapidly go to our, where's header? Here's our head. I was looking for header, not head. Let's say landing page. Let's take everything from landing page. So your landing page here, come on, let me create a footer first here. I'll say footer. So I'll make this very simple for the footer. So here I'll say okay, usually I like footer. We just want to leave, I'll just leave a contact. So I'll say div dot, yeah, and this div dot I hope this was text right, then I leave a contact here, say contact +237 655 953 774. Let's see if that works. This is not our landing page. Anyhow, we can even see it on this funny looking page. Refresh HTML, so it should be found somewhere. Good, that is right down. Anyhow, I don't want to sign out. I go back to home page. Remember, we had an issue. Okay, we'll come and sort out the issue. Okay, cool. You can see here's the contact here, but now usually remember your footer needs to look big and imposing. So we'll come here. Let's do the magic. Class. So class here, we do padding. Inside it should have a padding of 3. It should have a background color dark. It should look dark, and then the text color should be white. Cool. I think it's okay for a footer. If you want to add more things, that's all up to you. I don't want people to copy this contact when calling. So what can they do for this contact? They simply come here. A dot. Cool. Here do +237 655 953 774. Okay. By the way, that's the company's contact number. And I put you here. Cool. Cool. So if you click on it, you'll be calling directly. Okay. See. Okay. You see these things are like hitting into each other. So if BB decides to create another one, is say another cool stuff from BB. What a name. Okay. It has to pick this one. But now you see something cool. He's having this image too. When you come to the platform, you discover that there are two images that are alike. Yeah, you as the admin now, you have to go in and do some what, tell them don't steal your friends images. Yeah, you steal your friends images, will kick you out. Tell them such and they'll stop doing it. So what I would do here is, okay, our footer, I was forgetting our footer. All I'll do here is I'll take you out and I say php include, go to inks and keep it as footer.inc.php. I cannot keep the others like that. Why? Anyway, that's no big deal. Name your files the way you want. I just want it to be an included file. So I'll come here and say footer.inc for include.php, but it must not write it as such. It just will help me. So let me just see if it's still there. Cool, the guy is still there. Let me just fix this. While I'm there. So landing page. On landing page, I simply come up on this and what do I do on my card? I do a margin y of 1, means y-axis, that's why the y is there. So you see 1, no, 1 is small. I could do 3. I think 3 is good. Yeah, margin y, margin x. Okay, so I think we're having something interesting already. This looks interesting, but now is there something I should touch? There's something I should touch here, or this is okay. Anyhow, when you click on this tab, you don't see the footer. So rapidly come here. Oops. Rapidly come here and pick the footer. I pick the footer here and takes the details page, and I come here and I add the footer. Cool, and it comes. You see, as simple as that. Yeah, this belongs to AA. AA can go out, but now let's say when AA is here, AA should be able to see if he can. AA should not be able to sign out from home page. I would like AA to sign out only when he's in his profile page. How does he go to his profile page? Okay, so when AA is here, how does he go to his profile page? Where is home page? Let's actually put it in the nav bar, given that the nav bar is all over. Nav bar. In the nav bar, I want to add one more thing. When he's logged in, permit him go to his profile page too. Profile. So in his profile page, I want him to i.fa. Cool. FA profile. I think there's something like there should be an icon like that. Oh, what have I done? Messed up something. It's another link. Why are you going away? Is it person? I think so. I'm unable to pick an icon profile. Anyway, then I'll write there. I'll just do the write up profile page. Okay. By the way they are lying there, that's not what I was looking out for. Let me see if I can fix this with some small trick. Div dot. Okay, that's not fix it. Then I come here and I say G flex box, please. Cool, flexbox fixes them. Okay, profile page. I click here, he's back to his profile page. He can sign out if he wants, but remember this new guy here does not have that same possibility. He can't do any of those. So he needs a footer too on this profile page. Profile page needs a footer. Footer should be here. Cool. And then nope, it's here. Oh, footer has gone right up. Okay, there should be a way of sending it right down. Let's see. I'll just use CSS, but I think with Bootstrap there should be something that you can do. So I'll just do some simple style. Anyhow, I don't want to put an inline style, so I'll do an internal style where I'll say footer Footer, I would tell you position, give position of absolute. Absolute, your Z index, you lie above the other stuff, 10 maybe, and then bottom will be 0. Let's see how that works. Cool. But now you see our footer is not extending right through. But let's go on a crowded page like home. You see our footer will be down there, no matter how you go. Oh, it's moving along. We don't want it to move along, we want it to remain down there. So instead of absolute, we're supposed to use fixed. So keep it fixed on one spot. Cool. It's down there, and every other thing we're passing on top of it. And we want it to hit the other end, so we say width. We give it a relative unit 100%. So no matter the size of the screen, it's always going to be width. Okay. Now we have to increase the size of our page. So footer no longer has control over this. So make sure on every page, like on this my landing page, if I know I'll be having so many things, I come to the div just before that and I increase its margin wide to 5. Cool. At least we're able to see all our stuff, right? Great. Let's go back to our profile page. Yeah, now it's cool. It's no longer right up there. That is it for the system. I think it's working. So if you sign out, we don't see the profile page. We don't see it. But we've not done some security. What if the person wants to? The person comes and hears that these guys to go to the profile page. It's very easy. Do this. You see, he lands there and he does not have any issues. Sorry, he has issues here. He's not able to see the information. He sees nothing because that session variable. Session is the one controlling it. He's unable to see him. But rather than not even permitting him reach here, what could we do? Let's just do this last security patch. We'll come to our profile page. It's trying to access our profile page from our controller. So come to our controller, its index, cool. And we look for profile. Okay, whenever someone hits this page, the first thing you should do is you check if session user ID, if it is not set. If you don't set it, no, too many S. If you don't set it, take that person out. That person is not welcome. If it's not set, oh my gosh, I did not know there's so many things there like that. Oh, I think I've messed it up. Wait, let me take this guy back to where it was. Yeah, I'll rather cut you instead. Or where's our profile? I was doing that for login instead. Oh, thanks. So if someone is trying to get in and the person's session has not been set, take him back to the home page. Hey, we will leave a message alongside, but let's just be nice to him. So when we refresh, boom. If ever you come and you're trying to play with the URL, we'll keep kicking you out. Cool, you're not going anywhere because you don't have any session. Let's try to create a new user, CCC. So I'll come here, CCC. It's number blah 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 blah. Password 123. Why do I like 1321 this time? 321. This sign up button. Let's just make it look beautiful. 1 minute profile, login page. What are the buttons? Class. Let's say BTN primary. I love it dark, so I'll keep using that. You're free to use any other color. You can go to the documentation, you'll find so many colors there. So let me refresh again. Okay, great. Let's do it one more time. Okay, now sign up CCC blah 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 blah. Then password 321 and then we click sign up. Cool. Remember, when we sign up a user, where's index? When we sign up, where is sign up? If you said no, where is sign up? Sign up. Oh la la. We said when we sign up a user, we don't send him to a profile page anymore, right? Where is sign up? Sign up should be right up here. Look, sign up. When we sign up a new user, we send him back to the sign in page. Is that the name of the page? It's not sign in. The name of the page is login. Oh, we're supposed to send him to login page instead. Login. We're supposed to remain on login page, and well, that's going to be scary. If he remains on login page, you have to tell him what to do. Don't tell him that complete your sign up screen. So, sorry, sign in. So you see A B B B C C C should be there. Cool, C C C is now there. Yeah, that's his password 321. So now C C C is expecting now to come back to login, sign up, and click now on sign in and put CCC and password 321, and hopefully he gets in. Yeah, yes, CCC. CCC says, I am in the building. See my stuff. Yeah, we'll see your stuff. So if you want to pick an image, you pick something different. Let's say this, pick that house. Well, I keep picking houses, just houses on my machine. These are houses we downloaded. So cool, since it's having just one house, but we'll go to the home page, should now be having 6 houses, right? This belongs to CCC. This belongs to AAA. Yeah, there are very few of them, so that's why I can see not all of them now. By the time it goes bigger, it's going to be far more bigger. So this project, I believe, is at its end. We've built something that works and that can actually be sold. Yeah, so thanks for suggesting this project, and hopefully we get to do another one, something from start to end. Yeah, okay, we sign out and bye bye. Where is that video thing?